With playoff seeding on the line, the Darien Blue Wave looks to upset the visiting Wilton Warriors here at Darien High School with Varsity Boys Baseball here on the DAF Media Network. Hello, everyone. My name's Ted Brennan. Joining me today is former Darien players Ben Olson and Tim Bellingham, and we should have a great matchup in store between two FCIAC rivals today, boys.
Yeah, I'm excited. Seems like the weather's going to hold off, and should be a good day for baseball.
Starting temperature 62 degrees, overcast, as you mentioned, Ben. Should hold up, hopefully. Getting a little sun, hopefully, and a great matchup between two teams. Darien comes into this struggling this year, 4-15, 3-11 in the FCIAC, while the Wilton Warriors are 10-8 and 5-8 in the FCIAC. They currently hold the 11th seed in the FCIAC playoffs, and they need a win today and tomorrow against St. Joe's to solidify their spot in the playoffs. But Darien looks to play the villain and upset this Wilton Warriors team, but it's going to take a lot of work from this Darien squad.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. It's always fun. I mean, you have a little bit of a tough season, a lot of close games that just didn't go your way, but it's fun to have something to play for at the end of the year still. I know Darien would like nothing more than push Wilton out of a playoff spot.
The Blue Wave are led by head coach Mike Scott in his 13th season, and on the other side, the Wilton Warriors are led by coach Timothy Egan in his 43rd season. He's got 446 career wins up to this point. He's chasing that 500 mark, and he just needs a couple more seasons to get to that mark, and that would be an impressive feat. Currently going over the ground rules right now, but after the ground rules, Darien will have a special pitcher in Alexander Bard. He's one of their managers, and he will get the opportunity to throw and at bat, and it's just a special moment for this Darien team. Go over starting lineups for both teams while we wait here. For the Wilton Warriors, it will be Cole Silva at short, Max Jarvie at third, Sean Langill at second, Mike Freschetti DHing, Adam DeVersa in left, Chris Calderon behind the dish, Tim Carbonero at first, Phil Avalone in right field, David Cox in center field, and pitching for Wilton will be Griffin Turner. And as for the Darien Blue Wave, it will be Daniel McLehose in left, Jake Viro at second, Jack Conway pitching, and he'll be batting third. Carson Drake at first, Will Smosky at third, Chris Fallon center field, Dylan Illini in right, Jamie Buckjune at catcher, and John Fiorita at short. And Buckjune has been a bit of a surprise story for this Darien Blue Wave. They've been missing some of their catchers on their roster so far, and Buckjune, just a sophomore, was called up, and he has played significant minutes behind the plate so far this season, and he's been a wonderful surprise for this Darien team, and a Darien team that has a history of good catchers, including one standing right next to me in Ben Olson. And Ben, how much does that behind the plate play matter for a team, especially for a team that struggles? How much does that add to have that calming presence behind the plate?
Yeah, I'm probably biased, but I think it's the most important position on, especially, just with the controlling the pitching staff, running game, basically every play of the game goes behind the dish. So I think it's huge, and it's really great that he stepped up as a sophomore, and he's going to have a lot of experience going for the next couple years for the whole pitching staff, for the whole team in general.
And Tim, as a pitcher, how does that play into your psyche when you have that calming presence behind the plate, when you have that guy you can trust? If you throw a pass ball here or there, he's going to block it, he's going to get to it.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge thing for the pitchers. It's definitely a huge thing for the pitchers to have trust in their catcher, especially the more and more they pitch to him. Some people believe in pitcher-catcher relationships, some people don't. Myself, I definitely believe in it, throwing to Ben all these years. But you definitely want to be comfortable and be on the same page with not only your catcher as a pitcher, but also your coach as well.
As we mentioned earlier, Alexander Bard will throw out the first couple of pitches, first at bat against the Wilton Warriors.
Look at that, pretty good.
Manager for this Darien squad.
He's been doing it a few years now, too. I remember our junior year, it was like his first year as a manager. So pretty cool that he's involved with the program. I mean, I don't know if anybody cares more about this team than Alex.
Alex is always a great guy to have there in the dugout. Always happy, always amazing kid, amazing guy to talk to, and was no bigger supporter of the Blue Wave team than him.
Pretty good MLB The Show player, too. I remember playing a little bit during COVID.
Here we go. First pitch is a strike.
Look at that little heater. Pretty good.
2 strikes now. Bard looking for his first career strikeout.
Look at that.
Strike 3 swinging. Bard with his first career strikeout. Darien team's coming in, giving him high fives, and Wilton team showing some good sportsmanship there in just a special moment.
Yeah, nothing better than that.
Jack Conway is on the bump for Darien today. Last time these two teams matched up, Conway was pitching again, and in that last matchup, Wilton won 9-4 here on Darien's home turf. Conway was a little younger as a sophomore and got a little roughed up in the first couple of innings, but he settled down nicely and he recovered very well. And you know, another year under his belt, should look a lot different this year than he did a year ago. To start off for the Warriors, it will be Chris Sylvia, the shortstop, trying to do his best table setting here against Conway. Pokes that down the line, it will go foul.
One thing Conway needs to do this game is make sure that he starts first pitch strike This Wilton team over the years has always been an aggressive team, always looking for that first pitch fastball. So just want to make sure you start off the count with a first pitch strike.
That one is tapped foul for strike 2. And Tim, as you mentioned, an aggressive Wilton team, 2 strikes, 2 fouls. So they are ready to swing the bat here. That ball is put in play. Fiorita gets the out at first. And John Fiorita gets that one for out number 1. And now it will be number 24, the third baseman, Max Jarvie, misses for strike 1. Conway, 4 pitches, 4 strikes so far.
Nice.
That one is fouled off on the curve.
Honestly, if I was Conway, I'd throw that again, maybe even a little bit slower. See if you can get out in front of that one.
That one is high. Count 1 and 2. Jarvie puts that one up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting with Jarvie in the hole. 1 and 2 just puts that right in between the middle infielders of Viro and Fiorita. And now they got a man aboard, and it will be number 2, Sean Langle, the second baseman. Ball 1 gets by Buckjune. And Jarvie will move up to second, already a runner in scoring position. And that's where the inexperience shows a little bit with Buckjune. As we mentioned earlier, only a sophomore. That one just gets by him. That one outside for ball 2. This is where Conway struggles a little bit. He focuses a little too much on the runners on base. Gets him distracted as that one is spun foul. And Tim, as a pitcher, how did you limit the distraction of the runners on base? Obviously, they love to toy with your head, doing the little dance, jump on, jump off. How did you limit that, and how did you focus on putting the ball where you wanted it?
Depending on the situation, depending on the score. Like right now, it's a close game, so you do want to pay attention to that runner that's in scoring position. But you got 2 strikes in the batter, so you want to deliver this big pitch right here, not worry about him.
Strike 2, swinging in the dirt, count 2 and 2 now. It's a good pitch there by Conway. That one is lifted in the left field, but it will go foul. Langle, a second-year varsity player. Ball 3, count is full. Ball 4, close call, goes Wilton's way. Men on first and second.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the effect of the runners on, especially in the first inning. I think it gets tough when you just come out here and then get a guy in scoring position right off the bat. It's a little bit hard to settle into a ball game.
And now it will be the ever-dangerous Michael Frischetti, designated hitter today, lefty batter. That one is crushed. Center field. Fallon settles under it. No tag from the runner.
Nice hard throw in there by Fallon. Got behind the ball, set his feet, right into Fiorito.
Batting now will be number 21, Adam DeVersa. Popped up. Conway is under it, and he gets it for the third out. And Darien avoids some danger early on, but the score remains 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first. We'll be right back in just a moment. Back here on the DAF Media Network. Once again, I'm Ted Brennan, joined along with Ben Olson and Tim Bellingham. This is a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. And once again, we are so appreciative of them to let us all come back from college and hop on a call here.
That's right. I can't believe they even want us back. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Especially after last year's fiascos. I'm surprised they let us back on. But first pitch here from the Wilton Warriors, Griffin Turner. That is a ball to Daniel McLehose. Bunts that foul. McLehose, one of the senior captains on this team. Second year on varsity. And called strike two. Good looking pitch there. And McLehose will have to protect with 2 strikes. And swinging strike 3 there. Turner gets his first strikeout of the afternoon. Batting now, number 8, Jake Viro, second baseman. Little 50-cent walk-up.
It's pretty awesome.
Song never fails to get me hyped. Fouls that one back for strike number 1.
You must have loved the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, it was amazing.
Blast from the past.
Give me 50 Cent hanging upside down over Adam Levine any day of the week. That one is ball 1.
Yeah, right now, if you're turning around the mound, you're just looking to attack the zone.
Does just that. Viral puts that one into right field. And the right fielder, Phil Avalone, settles under that one for out number 2. With 2 down, it will be Jack Conway, the pitcher, trying to help himself out, get himself on base. That one fouled back for strike number 1. One of the problems with this Darien team is that they've failed to give their pitchers a ton of run support. They've lost a couple of close games, a lot of 3-2 losses in their season, as that one goes for ball 1. So Conway will try to help his cause, get himself on base. 1-1 is up in the air. And almost a miscommunication.
Jeez.
But Tim Carbonero calls off his pitcher and retires it for out number 3. We'll be back with the second inning in just a moment. Back here on the DAF Media Network. Second inning action here. And the catcher, number 15, Chris Calderon, will start it off. Nice. Strike 1 there from Conway.
Face on it. Hold it still. Come on, 1-5. Hey, Chris.
Strike 2 swinging. And now Calderon is down 0-2. Pops that one up.
Play is made, foul ground.
I believe that was Will Zamosky on the play there in foul ground. Strike 1 called.
It's a good spot.
Ball 1 on Tim Carbonero. That one is put into play. Fiorita gets the out. Good throw. Good stretch over there on first by Carson Drake. And 2 outs. Up now will be the right fielder, Phil Avalone.
Nice, first pitch curveball.
Drops that in. Smart to mix it up there.
That ball is put into play. Fiorita will have another shot at it, and he gets the 3rd out. A 1-2-3 inning for Darien, and the bottom of the second in just a minute. Back here on the DAF Media Network, Wilton looking for another 1-2-3 inning. And the cleanup hitter, Carson Drake, will bat here for the Blue Wave. Ball 1. And Drake has been on this team since his freshman season. Strike 1 called. Drake, one of the senior captains on this team. Ball 2. Been a good presence for this team.
Turner's just challenging him, throwing a bunch of fastballs at him.
Strike 2 on Drake. Ball 3, count full.
Good slide piece just on the outer half.
Ball 4.
Good at that.
First batter walk. This will bring up Will Smosky to the plate. Left-handed batter. Drake is off to second.
Look at
and
that.
He's safe.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's exciting.
Don't see that often from Carson Drake, not known for his wheels, but gets that one in there. But it was a good throw there by Calderon.
He's got 3 this year. That's the 4th. Wow.
That was smart there on Darien's side with Turner with the big leg kick come to home, allowed Carson to get a few steps. It's not slow to the plate, but not particularly fast.
Smosky trying to bunt, and that will go foul. Down 0-2.
Just got to get him over.
Even if you get an out, productive one at that.
Attaboy.
Grounds to first. Is he going to beat it out? No, but he does move the runner over. A productive ground out from Smosky gets a runner 90 feet away from home. And he almost beat that one out. Now brings up Chris Fallon, another lefty in this Darien lineup.
Infield in.
Ball 1. Darien maybe thinking about a suicide squeeze. Ball 2. 2-0 the count to Fallon, man on third. And Turner finds the strike zone once again. Strike 2.
It's a tough call for him.
Yeah. Big at bat here for Fallon.
Puts that one into play to the third baseman. And a good play there by Jarvie to check Drake and to get Fallon. And that will bring up Dylan Alini, the right fielder. This has been Darien's MO all season. They have left a ton of runners on base. And we'll see if they can knock this one in, as that one is outside for ball 1. And Tim, as a pitcher, how tough is it to see your guys put someone on base, and especially someone that's 90 feet away, and if they can't get them in, as that strike 1 in a close game, how does that, does that mess with you at all, or?
Well, no, you can't let it mess with you. Obviously, as a pitcher, you want run support. You want run support early in a game like this. It definitely helps. But unless you're hitting like Conway is, it's sometimes nothing you can do. It's out of your control.
2-1. And he'll push that one foul. And Ben, as a hitter in these situations, were you treating these at-bats any differently, or were you just thinking go up there, put the ball in play?
I think you do treat it differently. I think especially with a guy on third. Maybe not as much with 2 outs, but you got to put the ball in play. I think with 1 out, I mean, you definitely need to get the ball in the air with 1 out. That's tough. I mean, hit the ball hard. But you do. I mean, when you get a guy in scoring position with 1 out or less, you got to get it done.
And Alini throws that one foul as well. Count remains full. This is a good battle. Payoff pitch is high, and Alini takes the walk to first, and that will bring up Jamie Buckjune. The young catcher having an opportunity to earn his stripes a little bit and earn some more respect on this team.
I'm going to see here if the runner takes second base or not, and if Wilton gives it to him or not.
Good pickoff there. Almost got Alini at first.
Let's go, kid.
Steps off again. Darien does not send the runner. Called strike 1. Buckjune is not happy about that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one to be happy about, I think.
Yeah, tough first pitch.
Ball 1 evens the count at 1 apiece. That one goes straight out of play on the pop-up, 1-2. Big pitch here, steps off again.
might see the runner go here.
Most likely.
There he goes. Ooh, wow, beautiful. And he's out at home. Beautiful work there by the Warriors, throwing it right back to the pitcher. And Drake will be out at home. And Wilton avoids a scary situation with a man on third. Darien leaves another runner stranded, and it's tied going into the third.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org.
It will be David Cox leading off.
We are a registered 501c3 organization.
Strike one.
Let's go. You got 3 for a reason. Let's go now, kid.
Curveball. 1-1 the count. And Cox lifts that one out to center field. That's going. And caught by Fallon in center field.
Great catch out there. Knowing where he was, knowing how much space he had, tracking it down.
Did his best little Bo Jackson impression running up the wall after the catch. That will bring up leadoff Cole Sylvia back to the plate. Strike one on Sylvia. His first time around, grounded out to lead off the game as the count evens at 1 apiece. And Wilton so far, they've gotten good wood on the ball so far. I mean, we can hear it when they come back to the dugout. They just keep saying, oh, just missed it, just missed it.
Yeah, like
As another one to center field. That one is off the wall. Sylvia's going to second. The throw. Just late. And
good throw by Fallon.
He played it off the fencing pretty well, too.
Yeah, he didn't miss that one.
Definitely didn't miss that one. Right off the wall there in center field. And Fallon made a good play. It was close, but Sylvia just a little too fast. And now there's a runner at second for Max Jarvie. Strike one called. Jarvie 1 for 1 so far, had a single up the middle in the first, and he advanced to second on a walk. That one is up in right field. Alini is under it. Gets it, runner tagging. They're not going to get him. And a good sacrifice, but there are 2 outs now for Sean Langle, who had a walk in the first. Ball one in the dirt. Good stop by Buck June. Wilton looking to score first here. Ball two. And again, as we mentioned, this is a must-win game for Wilton, so anything helps early on as that one is fouled off. Ball three. Langle may be able to draw his second walk of the afternoon. Ball four, Langle on base again. Mike Fischetti up to the plate now. First at-bat was a fly out.
Yeah, he hit that one pretty good.
One of those players who came back afterwards and was just like, I just missed it, I just missed it.
Definitely going to be looking for the first pitch they can drive. Big spot here for Wilton.
Runner goes, and they'll let him have it. Two runners in scoring position now. And Fischetti has a chance to draw first blood.
It's a good pitch.
Fouls that one off. Telly wanted that one. 1-1 the count. This is a big spot here for Conway. Trying to protect himself. Strike two. 1-2 the count. That one is hit to second. Viro gets the out at first, and Darien avoids two runners on base. Wilton leaves him stranded, and we're going to the bottom of the third, still tied. Back here on the DAF Media Network. Jamie Buck June up again.
He's got a fresh count this time after Drake was thrown out.
That one is out of play.
Ooh, Damien with a nice catch. Wow. Shout out Damien.
Shout out Damian Andrew. Wish we had that one on camera for the DAF rolls.
Never hear the end of it if it was on camera.
That might be the play of the game.
So far.
That one is fouled out of play. No Damian Andrew catch this time. That one's in the woods.
Yeah, it's out of his range.
JV player going to get it. Tradition unlike any other.
Oh, yes.
That one is outside.
Good take.
2-2 the count.
And Buck Jr. holds up on that one. An off-speed pitch.
I like how he chokes up a little bit with 2 strikes.
Very
You don't see many
traditional.
players.
Pretty traditional approach as that one is bouncing the dirt. And it's one of the things you're taught at an early age, choke up with 2 strikes, and he's taking it to heart.
Nice.
Foul tip stays alive.
Putting up a quality at-bat here.
Yeah, it's always tough. You get behind early, but just battle back. That's exactly what he's done. He's got himself in a good spot here. He's going to at least get a pitch to hit.
Yep. Or a free base.
That's true.
He's really making Turner work here.
Turner has given up 2 walks so far, but both of them have come on full counts, and he gives up a third on a full count.
Look at that.
It's a great leadoff at-bat there.
Yeah, bottom of the order walks. That'll kill you as a pitcher. So hopefully Johnny can keep it going here.
John Fiorita up. The shortstop. He's made some nice plays here in this game. As a pickoff move to no avail.
That always stinks. Catch the whole game and then pick off move. Got to dive in. Brutal. Wow. I think they're just messing with him, honestly.
Darien base runners are definitely in the heads of the Wilton Warriors.
Good block there from Calderon, keeping Buck June at first. Ball 1 on Fiorita. Fiorita, the shortstop of this team, continuing the long tradition of good shortstops of the Darien program. As that one's put into play, textbook double play? No, but he gets the out at second. A sliding play there from the second baseman of Langle. Gets the out at second. And Fiorita will be aboard on the fielder's choice. That will bring up Daniel McLehose. Started off this game with a strikeout, but he was aggressive on all of his pitches. Pickoff move. And no one able to back that one up, but Fiorita was not going anywhere.
There's a tough read there, I think. It is tight behind first base, though, so who knows?
Yeah, ball gets back doesn't automatically mean you take second base.
McLehose gets that one in the left field.
That one dunks in.
And McLehose aboard with a single, 2 runners on. And Jake Viro will come to the plate with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Takes a look at strike 1. Pass ball, runners are going to advance as Calderon was unable to hang on to that one. And with runners in scoring position now, can't leave them stranded again.
Yeah, they're going infield in again, too.
That's a huge pass ball, too. Eliminates a double play as well. As both runners move up.
Right in the base path. Get on you quick.
Calderon normally sturdy behind the plate. That one just got by him. Ball.
Come on, Grip. Come on, Grip.
2-1 the count for Viro. Looks at strike 2.
Right here, Jake, come on. Hey, right there. It's going to be out of here fast.
Turner looking to put Viro away. And Viro puts that one in the center field. Runners tagging. And Viro will take the sacrifice fly. Darien strikes first.
It's a great at-bat with 2 strikes.
Just like Ben said earlier, you got 1 out, runners on base, got to get the ball in the air. And he did that perfectly there, driving the first run of the game.
Yeah, it's no surprise. Future Boilermaker, so of course he's just getting it done.
A little bias there.
Strike 1 called on Conway. McElhoe still on second with 2 out. And that one goes foul for strike 2.
Call. You take it. I got to leave him over there. Come on, Greg, right here, kid. Get out of it. Play. Smart.
Ball 1. And Turner has looked solid up to this point. Just a couple of mistakes here and there. But again, it's only a 1-0 ball game. It could have been a lot worse with a lot of the runners that have been stranded. With strike 3, Turner making sure no more damage happens. And Darien strikes first on the sacrifice fly. We'll go to the top of the 4th.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
Back here on the DAF Media Network, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our production crew, our director Ben Wychulis, on graphics Cooper Kelly, our camera Owen Wyatt, our advisor Damien Andrew, our producer Brandon Shank. Once again, I'm Ted Brennan alongside Ben Olson and Tim Bellingham. That ball is put into play. Smosky gets the runner at first. That was Adam DeVersa on the ground out to Smosky.
Been a lot of close plays at first base. Wilton runners are putting the pressure on Darien defense.
Calderon now at bat and taps that one foul.
Hey, 1-5. Hey, 1-5. Hey, 1-5.
Calderon in his first at bat in the second popped out as that one is called strike 2. Count 0-2.
Another breaking ball over.
Little backdoor action there.
Another.
Tries it again.
That one in the dirt for ball 1.
He might go back to fastballs here. He's shaking off. Oh, no, he went right to it.
Gonna be a tough play for Fiorita. Got him!
Nice.
What a
Nice
play
dig
there.
by Carson.
A bang play. Fiorita to Drake.
I think Darien's a little lucky here we don't have the replay challenge on that one. That was pretty close.
That one was close. Breaking ball to Carbonero is low. That one is foul. Carbonero, kind of that typical first baseman, the tall, lanky build.
Yeah, you gotta be careful pitching these guys. Some of them got power, but they all have length, so they can reach the ball almost anywhere.
Ball 2 on Carbonero as the sun has started to peek through. Strike 2. 2-2 the count with 2 out for number 22, Tim Carbonero. That one is fouled back.
Conway's starting to get in a groove out there, starting to get more confident with every pitch. It's challenging the batters.
Puts that one into play. It will be Fiorita. And pulls Drake off the bag. And Carbonero will reach on an error.
Yeah, I think he had a little more time than he thought.
It'll be Phil Avalone up with 2 outs. Pickoff move. Nothing doing. Fouls that one back. And Tim, as you mentioned earlier, Conway is finding a groove. And when I called this game last year, it took Conway a while to settle in and find a groove. And it's just so important for your starting pitcher to go deep into games. As that one is low, Buck June throws down, and he gets in safely.
It's a nice play by Buck June. It's a good read by the runner over there.
So Carbonero goes to second. Ball 2, 2-1 the count on Avalone. Avalone grounded out in his first plate appearance. Ball 3, Buck June can't stop it, but the runner isn't going.
Yeah, those are the ones that sometimes get you, especially with 2 outs. You're trying to get a low strike for your pitcher. You gotta remember to catch the ball, though.
It's a big pitch right there.
Wilton coach Tim Egan didn't really like that call. Said he framing the pitch, moved the glove, but full count nonetheless. Strike 3 looking. And Conway escapes. The error does not come back to bite the Blue Wave, and we go to the bottom of the 4th with Darien still up 1. Back here on the DAF Media Network, Darien still leads 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth, and it will be Carson Drake, the first baseman, coming up to plate. Drew a walk his first time round, reached all the way to third before being thrown out, and a rundown as that one is strike one. And as we mentioned earlier, Drake has been on this team for a very long time. That one is low. And Ben, you know Carson very well, as you guys have played together not only on the baseball team, but also on the basketball team. Went to battle together in practice a lot. So you probably know him better than anyone else in the booth.
That's right. The big man drills with Carson's always fun. You definitely get beat up, but baseball is fun too. You know, he's a freshman when I played with him, our junior year. It's always fun at practice and everything.
2-1. That one is strike two. Drake, a three-sport athlete, football, basketball, and baseball. Captain for all three at one point or another, as that one is low, 3-2. Drake looking to draw another walk. Swinging strike three, as Turner picks up another one.
Yeah, it was a tough swing with 2 strikes on you.
That's Turner's second strikeout of the day, as that will bring junior Will Smosky up to the plate. Strike one.
And Turner seems like he's settled in after giving up the 1 run in the last inning.
Oh, as that one almost went over Calderon right as you said that, Tim. A little bit of announcer's curse almost. Count is 1-1 on Smosky. That one is low. Smosky normally plays third base when Conway pitches, but he's also a pitcher himself, as that one is outside for ball 3. He's been a very good defensive option for this Blue Wave squad. As that one is strike two, full count. And we've seen a lot of full counts here today early on, as that one is put into play under the third baseman's glove. And Smosky will beat out that one for an infield single. Jarvie couldn't scoop it up, and Sylvia, it was a tough play with him being all the way in the hole. And Darien has another base runner for Chris Fallon.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. Hopefully we can jump on a couple first pitches here. He's kind of found something a little bit.
Strike one going to Smosky.
I think he was safe.
The throw was pulled off, but Sylvia had a great reaction to it. Jumped up, tried to put the tag on.
I think he got in there.
May have not made contact, as Fallon down 0-2 now.
Yeah, Fallon's got to put the ball in play here, try to move him over or get him in with 1 out.
Fallon grounded out his first time. That one is high. Pickoff move, and Sylvia keeps it in the infield.
Yeah, sometimes as a pitcher here, this mound is pretty tall compared to most mounds you play on in the FCIAC, so picking off the second base can be a little difficult. Kind of lose your footing there as you spin around.
And Fallon just got a piece of it.
Yeah, I don't know how he got a piece of that. That was crazy.
1-2 the count. Smosky on second. And Fallon will take strike 3 looking. That will bring up Dylan Alini back to the plate. Walked his first time around.
Yeah, Darien hitters just got to get up there ready to hit, because it seems like he's found something in the zone. You gotta be ready to hit, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is outside for ball 1. Low for ball 2. And Alini gets a piece of that one. That's going back, but the right fielder, Phil Avalone, makes the catch. And Darien strands another runner, and Turner keeps this a 1-0 lead heading into the top of the 5th.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien High School students hands-on experience in video production. We are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We are On the Stage. We are At the Big Games. We are On the Field. We are In the Gym. We are On the Move, live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media.
Back here on the DAF Media Network, where the score is 1-0 in favor of Darien, with David Cox leading off for Wilton. And since 2010, Darien and Wilton have played each other 13 times, with the series leaning in favor of Wilton 8-5. As that one is strike 1. Obviously, their most recent meeting was last year. Wilton won 9-4, but Darien won 2 straight before that.
That's right.
That one is put in the right field for a double.
Keeping that 2.
And Cox will get down with a double. He's hit the ball solidly. He had a long fly out in the 3rd, but this time gets around for a double.
Yeah, you got to be careful with him next time, even though he's more of a bottom of the order guy. Might want to mix it up next time against him.
In 2 of the meetings between Darien and Wilton, it's been in the FCIAC semifinals, with Wilton taking the FCIAC both times.
Time was called there.
Yeah, we got to locate the fastball.
Yeah.
Ball 1 on Cole Sylvia. It's his 3rd time around the lineup. Runner going to 3rd. Buck June couldn't hold on to it.
It looked like a changeup or something.
And Cox gets to 3rd, and now there's a man 90 feet away with no outs.
Yeah, that's when you got to catch.
Yeah.
Oh, and follow up by Cole Sylvia? No.
For Conway here, you still need to attack the zone, but also be careful at the same time.
That one will go out of play for strike one. And Tim, this is going to be Darien's third time around this lineup, specifically Conway. And as you get deeper into a game as a pitcher, how hard does it get seeing the same batters over and over again now knowing, you know, that they're going to have a better feel of you as that one is ball three?
As that one's a close one inside. It's definitely more difficult, especially a team like Wilton that's, like I said earlier, is aggressive and swinging the bats, especially now that they seem to be getting a little bit more comfortable with Conway's fastball. He's going to have to mix it up a little bit more now, especially with this top of this order. That has the potential to be dangerous real quick.
That one is fouled back. Count is full on Sylvia. Sylvia, a 2-year varsity player.
Hopefully he can come back here.
Strike three. Swinging. And that was a big strike there from Conway, digging deep. And now it will be Max Jarvie up to the plate as that one is ball one. Jarvie's 1 for 2 today with a single in the first and a flyout in the third. He'll be looking to plate Cox from third as strike one called there.
And if you're Conway here, it's a little bit difficult to pitch, not just because the top of the lineup is getting used to your fastball, but not entirely sure where this umpire's zone is at the moment.
He finally got one there.
That one is high for ball two.
I mean, Conway's had trouble locating the fastball today, but I mean, he's thrown at least 2 this inning, but just not going his way.
That one is fouled back out of play. Conway normally has pretty good control over his fastball, but as we've gotten deeper into this game, we've seen that he's had trouble locating it.
And he gets hard. I mean, you locate 2 right on the edge and don't get the call. I think you probably start to think about it a little bit.
That one is put into play, going home. And tie game. And Jarvie will advance to second on the fielder's choice as Cox comes around the score.
That's tough there. I think Viro rushed the throw there a little bit. Didn't have his feet set. That's why it was a high throw coming into Buck Jr. at home.
Yeah, that's hard, especially when you get the infielder. And I mean, you need, if you're playing where he's at, you gotta be able to get it there.
Yeah.
And Coach John Michelli will call time. But on that last throw, you could definitely see Viro. He almost hesitated, where he just kind of. He bounced and he looked over and then he saw the runner go and then he's like, all right, it's time. He's got to throw, and it was just high.
Yeah, I think as an infielder sometimes you're thinking about what could happen because, I mean, you're just playing in. You got a guy on third. You're like, wow, if I get the ball, I'm throwing it home. And then it happens. You're like, oh my goodness. It all worked out.
Yeah, and on the throw in, not only were his feet not set, but his arm kind of sailed up, allowing the throw to go up. He didn't stay down low and threw it.
Ball one on Sean Langle. He's had 2 walks in this game. 1 in the first and 1 in the third.
Even though he's walked twice, you still got to be careful.
Puts that one into play into center field. Fallon catches and the runner won't tag.
Big out there for Conway.
And now Mike Fischetti will be up. He's had a fly out and a ground out. And I'm sure he's hungry to get that second runner in.
Yeah, dangerous at bat.
That one is fouled back. He's going to be aggressive. He was one of those players where I first noticed that he came back after his first fly out, and he came back and he was just like, I just got under that one, just missed it. And it was a solid hit, but if he had gotten all of it, as that one is strike two, that one probably would have been a deep fly, it would have been a deep fly home run. So Fischetti has the power. But he's down 0-2 right now.
Yeah, he's hungry up there. If you're Conway, you cannot give him that meatball.
Runner off the third. Low.
It's a good take.
And Jarvie at third, 1 and 2.
I'd try to elevate here. This guy wants to swing. Nice.
Exactly
Stay
what
in.
he did.
Probably listening to the broadcast, listening to you, Ben.
I know.
Getting the signs over there from Michelli.
No, I actually guessed that one. I've been looking. I have been
okay.
looking. I don't know if we can leak who's giving the signs though, Timbo. Jesus.
Didn't say what they were.
Way
That
low.
one is low.
It's a good stop. It's the guy on third.
Big stops for a young catcher. 2, and 2. As Fischetti gets that one down, and Wilton takes a 2-1 lead.
That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That will bring up number 21, Adam DeVersa, the sophomore. That one is low. Struggled a bit at the plate so far. He is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out.
Let's go, kid. Keep the line moving.
This still seems to be Conway's inning right here.
Buck June couldn't hold on to that one. Ball 2, runner advances.
Yeah, there's not much he can do with that. I mean, that thing's in the dirt. His only shot's the backhand and then throw it.
Fischetti had a good jump on it. Probably would have been a tough throw even if he had backhand scooped it.
Another close one on the outer half. Those ones just get you as a pitcher.
3-0 the count. And a good get me over pitch there. 3-1 the count.
Here we go, kid. Base hit scores one. Hey, Caldy, got to be in there. 2-1. Come on. That's what you want.
It's
That
called
one
strike 2.
is foul. 3-2 the count. 2 out. Man on second. This would be a big payoff pitch here for Conway to stop the bleeding. Keep it a 1-run game. Not let another batter get up.
The ball gets onto the field, stops play.
That one fouled out of play. Good battle here between DeVersa and Conway.
Come on, Adam confidence. Stay up there.
On the move. That one is flown out to center field, and Fallon makes the catch. And on a fielder's choice and a single, Wilton scores 2, and that'll bring us to the bottom of the 5th. Back here on the DAF Media Network, Wilton gets 2 in the top of the 5th. Darien looking to respond. And it will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Darien. Buck, June, Fiorita, and McLehose all due up. And Turner gets strike 1 call on Buck, June.
Yeah, they got to start swinging at these first pitches because we're getting down to it.
That one is hit out to second. And a good play there from Langle to get the first out. And that will bring up John Fiorita to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored the only run for Darien in the 3rd. Darien, not a super aggressive team from the plate, as that one is low. But Ben, as you mentioned, as we're getting down to the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, they got to start swinging at good pitches. As Fiorita will put that one up the hole. Langle, tough play. And Fiorita will reach on an infield single, his 2nd hit of the year.
That's what you have to do, is put pressure on the defense. Make them make a play.
That was a great sliding stop there by a second baseman, but didn't really have any footing on underneath him to make a throw.
Would have been a Sports Center top 10 moment if he had gotten there, but he was so deep in the hole after that sliding stop, he just couldn't get to it.
And that's why he always hustled down the line there, too.
Little mound meeting with Wilton.
Looks like Darien's got Chris Fallon warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you just got to put the ball in play, at the very least make a productive out. Especially 2-1 ball game. I mean, we got to find a way to get him around.
Might put him in motion here, too. We'll see.
Daniel McLehose back up to the plate now. Has a strikeout and a single as Fiorita's back in there. Turner not playing any games with these runners. That one is strike 1. Looks over again. Tries to bunt, but that one will go back 0-2.
And Ben, is he bunting for a sacrifice there at 1 out, or is he bunting for a hit?
I have no idea. I mean,
No
I
idea.
think we just got to get that. I mean, I think he's fast. We got to try to get him to first. I mean, you just need to get this guy to second base.
Yeah. He's definitely
Especially
fast.
for your 2 and 3 hitters, you need to get this guy to scoring position.
Yep.
It's brutal just to foul it off, though. Get yourself 0-2.
0-2 now. Turner.
Yeah, he's really got a battle. I mean, that must have been for a hit if it was 0-1 bunt.
Be great for the blue wave here if McLehose can get something going.
Runner in motion, hit and run.
Way to go.
And Fiorita's going to advance to third. The throw from Cox.
He's there.
Fiorita in. And a
huge.
great hit and run there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was
McLehose.
intentional, but it worked. Got your shortstop out of position. Ball right past him.
And that will bring up Jake Viro to the plate now. He had a sacrifice fly in his last at-bat, scoring Fiorita, and he can do it again
Yeah, I'd take another one of those.
to tie this game up.
I'd try to get McLehose to second.
Definitely.
Think
He's got
about-
some speed, though, so he might
think
steal a
about
bag.
sending him.
Yeah, he might send him. Can't get caught at third base again, though, however.
Acklehose is gone.
Nice. Oh, don't do it again.
He's back in
he's
there.
back in.
And he's safe.
A little bit closer than you'd like, though.
Yes. Thought for sure he'd be already back there sitting on the bag.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't have even left the
Yeah.
third, to be honest.
No, you're not. You're coming up the plate, right?
Oh, here's the at bat of the game right now.
Don't wait on it. Start in the base path.
If Viro can just
He's got to find something in the outfield. He needs something to land.
steps off.
This is where you really have to just shorten up. I mean, you just get something out there.
Yeah.
And that's 2 runs.
That one is low, 1-1 the count.
If you're Viro here, you're definitely looking for one to elevate, get into the air. At the least, a sac fly.
Puts that one. Sylvia going home with it. And Fiorita acrobatic, but Calderon gets the tag. And whew, you don't see that every day.
That was quite something.
Ball's just hit too hard.
Yeah. I'm surprised, honestly, they sent him home on that one.
That will bring up Jack Conway.
Got a pinch runner
Pinch runner Brenton Dolan
for.
for Jake Viro.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna pinch run Maclo for Backlows. Okay. Be a re-entry.
So Viro comes out for now.
Yeah, he'll be back in the field next inning, but we have Brenton Dolan pinch running. So I think everybody knows where he's going. I think he's going right to second base.
He has been their designated pinch runner.
Expect him to take off on these first 2 pitches.
That one is outside for ball 1. Conway will try to help his cause or Fallon's cause. Try to get back in.
Oh my goodness.
And Dolan almost got picked off there.
Yeah, can't be that far off. Guys paying attention.
2 outs especially.
Steps off again. Turner is one to throw over a lot, as we see that one again. But he does a little throw over, then he'll step off, then another throw over, then step off, and he's gotten into that type of rhythm. But there goes Dolan. Right back to the pitcher.
Yeah, man, I don't know why they didn't send him on the first pitch. I mean, they haven't thrown down first and third all day. So I guess nothing happened. You get 2-0.
Yep.
2-0 on Conway.
It's a good point there because they've not thrown down at all. Not even taking that chance.
2-0. Conway puts that one into play. Langle deep in the hole. Gets the out.
And Darien comes up shy.
Darien leaving runners on base again. MO of the season. 2-1 as we head to the top of the 6th. The catch at the warning track. Little WTP from Drake, just couldn't get that one. And he just missed that one.
Ben, how much does that stink as a hitter? A little back and forth to the plate, finally get a good one, put a good piece of contact on it, but caught right up against the wall.
Yeah, it's brutal. I know Carson's been hitting the ball hard. It just seems like it's right at people. And it's the worst. I mean, there's nothing worse than that. Nothing you can really do, though.
And that was essentially a laser to the wall, but Wilton center fielder got there, got to the spot.
That will bring up Will Smosky. 1-1 count. He'll be looking to do something.
Yeah, catcher just probably lost 2 strikes for him. I think the first one was there. He just caught it weird, and then that one he just missed.
Yeah. He might have injured himself on that one, too.
I think he jammed his thumb on that one.
Or his index finger.
He came up. Ben, as a catcher, you know, one of the toughest positions to play on the field and some of the craziest people to play there. Really just try to stick it through. But some of those stingers, how much, like, I mean, those ones feel like they hurt a lot
Yeah.
worse than some of the major injuries.
No, it's definitely terrible. I think, I know, it's especially for balls that are off the plate. I mean, off the plate to Smosky here. You try to really get around it, keep the glove flat, like it's. I mean, you're trying to keep it look the same everywhere, so you kind of get jammed up, and that's exactly what happened there. I think those are the worst, though. I mean, I remember catching Henry Williams when he was here, and like, I mean, they would have. I mean, he's throwing what, like 93, 90. Like right around there. It's just, I mean, sometimes it's just unavoidable when you're trying to get some calls from the umpire, but you got to make sure you catch the ball.
And is that more on the lower strikes or more on the outer half ones?
Anything coming in towards glove side, just because you really, I mean, you're really trying to work your elbow, keeping it square to your chest, and just sometimes it just leaks too far.
As Smosky draws the walk.
It's a big walk, though.
He gets the tying runner on first.
You've got to send him, I think. I think you've got to take one to get him to second base.
Fallon
Yeah.
ground out and strikeout looking.
Got to get a good lead going here, too.
Yes,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
take
there
that.
you go.
We'll take that.
Calderon can't
Honestly,
block
look-
it.
Tough inning for the catcher so far. We'll take that.
As the pitching coach goes out for his second meeting with Turner. Wilton manager kind of observing from afar.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't let that happen. Especially like bottom
Yeah.
6.
Looks like Turner is done.
Turner will finish the day. 5 1/3. We'll take a break while the new pitcher warms up. Back here on the DAF Media Network, the new pitcher, Sean Langle. He's been playing second base today, which means there are some defensive changes. Adam DeVersa moves in from left field, and Brian Weiss will take over the left fielding duties.
Langle will take over the 1-1 count here to Chris Fallon with a runner on second.
Langle coming out and throwing hard. 2-1 the count. Two and two now.
Yeah, Langle's got he's got an interesting short arm motion here, which kind of jumps in the batters.
Fallon puts that one to Sylvia and unable to beat it out, but moves that runner into scoring position. And they need Alini just to pop one through the infield or bloop one into the outfield to make this a tie game. So this is a big at-bat for Alini, the junior.
Yeah, I mean, there's another inning. We got guys in scoring position. One out.
Yeah.
We got to get him in. The 2.
Out.
90 feet away. 90 feet away. We get. Hopefully, I'd love to spike one off the ground here. I mean, that
Little
would be pretty
pass
cool.
ball.
That'd work.
Honestly,
Oh,
I'll take anything.
Fly ball out to right field, but right to the right fielder. And Avalon will settle under that one and make the catch.
Langley comes in and gets the job done.
We'll go to the top of the 7th with Wilton looking to extend their lead 2-1. Back here on the DAF Media Network, Chris Fallon still on the bump for the Wave. Looking to keep this a 2-1 ball game, but Wilton has their 9, 1, and 2 hitters up. They've all been pretty dangerous today, especially David Cox. He hit a huge double in the 5th, and he had a long flyout in the 3rd, sitting at 1 and 2 as he's first pitch aggressive, swinging for strike 1. But for someone who's a 9 hitter, he's been very aggressive and pretty productive, even though he's got 2 at-bats. Sitting up in the batter's box, not helping him there, as that's strike 2.
You can see the change of speeds getting to him. That's his best bet in this inning. He's got a lot of hard contact. Way to go.
Strike 3 looking.
And that's just a great job there by Fallon. Great job mixing speeds, getting him out in front with the strike 2 swing, and then just clipping the outside corner there.
I will bring up
It's huge. First out.
Yep.
You just
Cole.
can't give up a run here.
I'll bring up Cole Sylvia. That one outside for ball 1. Sylvia is 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. They're looking to make it 2 for 4 as he puts that one into center field for a base hit. Cole Sylvia, double and a single. And now it will be Max Jarvie, who is 1 for 3 as well.
Yeah, need a ground ball.
Yeah, Blue Wave's got to be careful here.
Strike 1 on Jarvie. Jarvie had a single in the first and reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th.
If I'm Wilton here, I'm sending him. Darien's not proven that they could throw our batters or throw the runners out yet.
Ground ball to
here we go.
Fiorita,
That's
double
huge.
play ball.
Boom.
Got him.
Wow, another great inning there by Fallon, keeping his team in the game.
Huge. That was awesome.
Textbook double play right to Fiorita, 6-4-3. And Darien keeps it 2-1. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th for the last licks.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
Back here on the DAF Media Network. And this is Darien's MO. They are a 7th inning team. Their last game yesterday against Fairfield Ward, they were down 7-1 in the 7th, and they made it a one-run loss. They scored 5 in the 7th, and we'll see if Darien can do it again here. As a pinch hitter for Jamie Buckjune, it will be Brady Campbell, the senior lefty on righty matchup. And Campbell lifts that one out into left center field.
Settling.
It will be caught by the left fielder. And Brian Weiss subbed in and makes the play as Campbell flies out, and that will bring up John Fiorita.
Just got to find a way to get on. Just takes one. Just need to find a way to get to first.
1 for 2 on the day, fielder's choice and a single.
Ooh.
Tough
Take that.
pitch.
We'll take that.
Langle here is bringing it, so you got to be swinging if you're Darien bats. He's just missing right off the plate.
Yeah, he's just taking all the way there. That's the smart way to go. We got to get a guy on.
Yep. Take until he throws a strike.
2-1.
Nice.
Yep.
3-1. Will Fiorita be able to draw the walk?
Attaboy.
And he does.
And Fiorita gets the walk.
Question is here, do you send
Yes.
Fiorita?
You have to.
Do you send him to avoid the double play, the game-ending double play?
You have to. You need to set yourself up with 2 shots to get the run in.
McLehose is fast out of the box. However, if he hits it hard enough, they could double him up.
McLehose tries to bunt that one and pops that one up out of play. McLehose is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Been really key for this Darien squad.
Yep.
And he's looking for another single here. Throw over. Fiorita gets back.
Honestly, a little surprised he was trying to bunt first pitch there. I would have at least taken one to give my runner a chance to steal.
Fiorita's off. Well, they got him. Wow, what a throw from Calderon.
Fiorita tried the swim move in there at second base, but still could not get in.
threw a pitch. And he fouled one off. And he fouled one off. 1-2. 1-2. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's tough. You have to send him there, but that is tough. Especially since you took the first strike and then you have to take the second strike. And that's set yourself up with 2 strikes and 2 outs now.
That's just really difficult.
Darien's now down to its final strike. 0-2. And McElhose has got to swing at anything close.
Yep. Also has got to try to get something going, too. See if he can get himself on base as well.
The pitch. High. 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, you take the first one ball, try to bunt, and then you send them, and then now you're set up in a bad spot.
McElhose puts that one to second base. And that is the ball game. McElhose grounds out to end the game. Turner will pick up the win for Wilton. 2-1 the final score. And Wilton keeps their FCIAC playoff hopes alive. They will move to 11-8 on the season, 6-8 in the FCIAC, and Darien will end their season 4-16, 3-12 in the FCIAC. And guys, what did you see from this game? What do we like about the Warriors? What do we like about Darien?
I think both teams had a lot of opportunities to break it open, I think it could have gone either way. I think it came down to Wilton had a couple extra knocks here and there. I mean, any game ends 2-1. I think both teams probably leave saying they could probably played better today than Wilton's definitely got to play better if they want to keep moving on in the playoffs and things like that. But I mean, that was a solid effort by the Darien pitching. It's just you need some timely hitting at some point, and just unfortunately couldn't get it done today.
And I think Wilton was a little bit better defensively in the field there. Darien did end the game with 2 errors. One of them was a costly throw to home, which was the go-ahead run there for Wilton. I think both teams had good pitching, but yeah, definitely what Ben said. If Wilton's going to continue in this FCIAC race, they're going to have to pick it up a little bit more with the bats and continue their good fielding and good pitching as well.
Griffin Turner picks up the win. Jack Conway will be credited with the loss in this one. I'm going to give one final shout out to our production crew, our director Ben White-Chulis, graphics Cooper Kelly, our camera Owen Wyatt, advisor Damian Andrew, producer Braden Shank. And I'd like to thank Tim Bellingham and Ben Olson for coming out here. It was a great game to call with you guys. Glad to be back from college and, just to be on the call again.
You know, it's always fun. Always fun. Definitely a sign of summer when we're all back here at the baseball field. So, yeah, it was awesome.
And, yep, just what Ben said. Always fun out here, and thank you guys for having me.
Final score 2-1. This has been a DAF Media broadcast. I'm Ted Brennan, signing off.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.